Okay, so we'll continue with the floor plan. Let's say I have the whole footprint of the building. Let's check the roof. This will help us determine how do we model this. Okay, so basically I will have, let's say, okay, I'll have to think. S- So I think I'll have the whole shape extruded until up some level. Then I have something else extruded, so basically the whole roof, which will be constructed on based on several points, and we'll see how it goes. So I made a print screen. Let's check it. Downloads. Do we have a print screen? No. Okay, so I am in standard view to be, let's say, orthographic satellite standard, but I want to see the terrain satellite, but I do not want it displayed as globe. I want it displayed as plan because I want some the side plan view. Okay, so I have, let's say, this picture, and let's save to side plan view. So basically, I have my contour. So if I do a print screen yet again, no, let's go back to Google Maps. Sorry. So let's say I want to. So my contour actually is something like this. This is the whole contour of the building. This is the whole footprint. Yeah, I didn't draw very well, but this is the contour, and we're going to draw over that picture, but it will be scaled as we know the sides. Okay, and now we bring this insert image, uh, not documents, we're in downloads, site plan. This is site plan. Let's see where I put my corner. I put it, I think, let's say here. I put my corner. This will be my reference, let's say. Okay, so I have this, and we have to measure how much is actually 50 meters. So I would, let's say, do a grid or something, and let's annotate, or maybe let's copy it here, and then let's annotate and check how much is. So far is, oh, but we haven't changed some stuff. I know this is just uh, the dimension, which will be changed to meters with 2 decimal places. Okay. Now that is 11 meters, kind of small. I have around 47, but let's check our view to be set to none. I go like this. Okay. Then move my grid. I need to have 47 or so. Okay, this is my grid. Okay, great. Okay, let's check. I have to scale more until I reach, let's say, this point should come around here. Okay, let's scale this image once more. Let's bring it to the corner, and now we are kind of here. Yeah, let's scale it a bit down. Let's move the corner here, and now it's okay. Let's say it's okay. Okay, so that would be supposedly 47 meters that it says. And now this will be, let's say, annotated or something. Architecture, let's say model line, and let's do it as I want the green line. Yes, this is good. I want green lines to see it more clearly. So this is the contour. This is the blind wall. This is the contour. Yeah, I don't need the contour here, but here might prove useful. Here, 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 and here, 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 and this corner, and so on and so forth. And now let's say we have the footprint of our building, which is great. Okay, and now we have the footprint of our building. Let's copy my picture and hide it, kind of. Hide in view picture, and that's, let's say, my footprint. I forgot how much is this. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's. I remember it was 37 or 48. Let's check again the uh, measure distance until here. Let's say, yeah, it's around 38 meters. Let's say. Okay. Yeah, it's almost 48 meters. Yeah, it's scale. So now I have my shape. Now I think we'll go to 3D, and as this is a model line, this can be seen, and that is great. So now we're going to create model in place, generic model. Okay, one, and now I can create an extrusion. I'll pick all the lines that I created that was very used to have a contour, to do everything basically. So it will be two extrusions with this footprint, one for the main body, something like this. We have to check the height, and to check that we're going to exit street view here, and or not even that. I import, let's say, I'll import my let's say elevation, but I have to draw a section. View section, and I'll create my section. Okay, this is my section. Let's move the view range, let's say like this. Okay, great. Now we're going to create the facade. So we go to sections, section 2 is the section insert import CAD, and I have this is meters, orient to view, and now we should have our WG, and I hope it fits because I scaled. Yes, we actually have it, and wow, we approximated kind of good. So this is the actual facade. Let's go in maps and see how or in Earth, in Google Earth, how it actually is, that building. So it's okay, so it's basically an extruded it's an extruded part, and then I have the roof basically. Okay. So based on that, I double click and create another extrusion. So the first part it will be to do both of these facades of the main project. Of course, making this facade will take a while. It will be several tutorials. This facade as well will take a while, and then we have the backyard, let's say, facades, which will be simpler, but there are still some windows left. And then we have the roof, so this will be a lot bigger, let's say. Okay, so we will scale. Let's see, we will extrusion, set work plane, this guy, then select all edges. Okay, great, 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 great. And this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Oh, and we missed one. And supposedly, I'll come something like after here. We'll see how it goes. So this will be unmodeled for a while, and after we finish the facade, we'll think about how to actually do this. So let's save my project. Save as project. Maria Pilotti. Pieter Braila. Okay, so I have my elevation. And now we can start, let's say, playing and see what we can do. I will also bring from ChatGPT this image, let's say. I think it's already downloaded. Yeah, let's insert, import image, and let's open. Okay, this looks far better. Let's scale. Let's make it wireframe to see everything. Let's scale. Okay. Let's put it in a corner. Let's scale it down. No, actually up like this. Yeah. This is the proper size. Okay. Yeah, so I have my image, let's say. Let's see if it is better to work uh with the image rather than the, yeah, it looks a bit more understandable. Yeah, it's a bit more yeah, it's more understandable. Okay, so we can work with WG, but we can also work with the image with wireframe, so that's another method. And this seems a bit better because the WG has a worse quality than the reference image. The only thing we will need to do, so for example, I want to, let's say, create the windows. So I double click my model and I want to create extrusion. I pick a plane, I pick it while I'm in hidden lines, but now I have to switch to wireframe. And now I can decide, okay, so I will make, let's say, let's decide which profiles should we do. Let's do the windows because they are, let's say, the easiest. So let's say this would be the window. Let's say this is the middle. Oh, we actually found the middle here. Okay, let's say this is the middle. And let me think. Okay. I could copy it as well. These are these are wider for some reason. Not that wide. Okay, so let's adjust this. So this will be more like here, and like here. Okay. Or I would copy this and actually mirror like this. Okay, great. Now let's copy these profiles towards the next corners, and we would have, let's say, the windows. Uh, some extrusions for the windows, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, and like this. Let's go to hidden line, and now we have some profile extruded. Let's go to 3D. You know what? Actually, as these are some repeating elements, I was a bit undecided if should I make this separate or in a group. So the conclusion is that I should make it them in a group, uh, because I can set simultaneously where should how thick should be these elements. So I actually redo my stuff. I will still copy and adjust, of course, but I'll be it's less time to work on this. Okay, like this, then like this, then wait a bit to move it in place. Okay, great. Let's move it again. Okay, okay, great. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so we have, let's see, the profiles for the windows, and you can see that I have only one handle, shape handle, to make this thinner or thicker. Okay, let's check the, let's say, perspective is if anything is out of the, it's kind of onto the exterior. So let's go to street view and hopefully, okay. I want to check if how much is this enters extruded outwards. Okay, so it is extruded, not very much, but it is like, let's say, 30 of. So we have a reference this tube. This might be 20 centimeters, so it would be like around 40 or 50. So that would be the. Okay, so the middle part will be extruded. That's what I know. Let's see this fake stone, let's say, appearance, eclectic style. No, it's on the same level, and we have some sweeps and cornices. Okay, good. Okay, and now we're going to, let's say I want to do my windows. Yeah, I'm going to do actually my windows because this will define my building. Okay, so let's go to here. Let's finish model and save. Okay, great. Okay, so create void extrusion, pick a plane. I go to hidden line. I have to reset. Tab to select my face. Now hidden line, not hidden line, wireframe. And now I select whatever I have to do as windows. So let's do this windows. Now actually I have to do the frames first. I forgot. I have to do the openings themselves when I do the windows. Okay, so this must be copied like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this has to be moved around here. Great. And let's move all these 6 guys. And let's see if I put everything like here, if it's coherent. Okay. I have to actually move them a bit. Okay. Actually, I have to move them separately, unfortunately. Okay, this will be moved like this, and this will be moved like this. Great. Now, let's check the openings here. This should be checked as well. Okay, this is checked. So this is the first, and let's see if I copy this, if it is the same dimension. Not really. Okay, so this will be my first row of windows. Let's create the second row. Pick a plane when it's hidden line, and I have to select. Okay, go to wireframe again, and then do the rectangles for the windows. Now let's copy. Each is separate. So it's just tedious. You just have to go to the corner of the window, put your void extrusion, and that's it. It's nothing complicated, but it's tedious as usual. And you have to stay many hours to do this process. So yeah, this is the second row of windows. And now we're going to create the doors. So create similar, pick a plane, go back to hidden line, pick a plane. When we go back to wireframe to see everything, now we go here. Yeah, we go here, here, and here. Something like this. And have this arch. When I have this arch. Okay, this is a door. Let's create a window. Create similar, pick a plane, hidden line, show, tab, select, back to. So when you select the reference plane, you go to hidden line, and when you want to have to see everything through, to see through and have the reference image in the back, you go to wireframe. When you draw everything like in here, okay, create the arch, great, and this should be copied, I guess, all around. Okay, like this, like this, like this, and like this. Okay, like this, like this. So it's just tedious work. Luckily, I have chosen my building well. it is basically rectangular, and it's tedious, but I know I have straight walls. If I wouldn't have had straight walls, it would have been uh, far more difficult. But this makes it manageable. It's just tedious. You just it's just labor effect. Okay, so if we go to hidden line, now we have our, let's say, openings. It doesn't look great, but it needs to be I need to add a lot of detail to make it look good. I think when we'll have, let's say, the windows themselves, it will look good. So thank you for watching this part, and yeah, we'll just keep going. So we'll have the, let's say, the window frames, the doors, yeah, the window frames. Then let's say this part for the balconies, somehow extruded these profiles. There are many details to be done. These upper, let's say, ornaments. We'll extrude some stuff to have this, let's say, imitation of stone. Here we make, and then we'll extrude this middle part, and we'll do the monumental entrance and do all these windows. I don't know to what extent we'll do these ornaments over here, but as for now, I think it looks good. So yeah, that's what we'll do. There will be a bunch of tutorials, but then we'll switch to the other facade, which is, I think, right here. Of course, we will have these type of windows over here instead of what is in the image. The image is not entirely accurate, but I didn't have anything more precise, unfortunately. So yeah, I had to compensate for this slack. I'll scale it to see if it fits, and depending on that, I'll do my modeling. So thank you for joining, and I'll see you in another tutorial.